Over to you, Grace.
Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to UK Primetime. We have a surprise for you, and you know that this is Sunday, and so therefore it is masterclass training. Now, one important thing is you don't want to be the smartest person here. You in your team, you want everybody to be at the same level with you. That's the reason why your team will succeed far beyond your dreams. So get your team, get on your phone, tell them that they need to be here right now. I'll give them a couple of minutes. And in the meantime, while I'm introducing Trashit, get them in here so that they can be on this journey with you, this journey of learning. Why? Because they're going to be learning from the master trainer. This is masterclass training, and our master trainer, Trashit, is here coming all the way from India. And he has been successful in many businesses, but with COVID, those businesses suffered as far as what happened with many businesses across the globe because of COVID. However, that did not stop him from being able to realize his dreams and pursue his dreams with like-minded enthusiasts of crypto and business-minded people. He has started Dream Billions, and in that he is realizing, planning, and pursuing becoming realizing his billions. You want to be on his team, lean forward. Here is an engineer who will be able to tell you and bring you with you as far as your learning journey, because he believes learning is earning. So here is Trashit. Have your pen and paper and notebook ready. Trashit.
Thank you, Grace, and welcome everybody on this weekend call where we impart knowledge, where we impart education, and because like Grace mentioned, earning is only possible through learning. Before we begin, we have a special announcement. In fact, we have a great announcement, and who would be the
recording in progress.
That we have in-house the creator, the mentor, the developer, the one and only Chavez, already in the house. Chavez, a very warm welcome to you on this weekend call, and this is a pleasant surprise.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing great. Well, I'm doing good. I'm busy and progressing, and I have really good news for you guys. But before I do that, pick up your phones as quick as possible and invite people. Let's fill this Zoom up. Trashit is going to train you guys in a proper way, the way you guys deserve to understand the project properly, and your team members also. So pick up your phones quickly and invite all your Grace, front lines, down lines, round lines, everyone, all your friends, everybody. Let's 5x this Zoom and then we start. Today, Trashit is going to focus on Capital 3.0 and how it is going to multiply your, not just multiply your investment, how affiliate model is boosting the investment strategy with the help of Capital 3.0 DAO, and the importance of governance token, why it is necessary, why it is important, what change it is going to bring, what value it is going to add, everything. So quickly invite people. Let's start in next 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, you guys have 2 to 3 minutes. Fill this Zoom up. We started from 80, I think 80 people, 100 odd people. So if you are able to do 5x, then I want to see 500 people here. If I see 500 people, then I will understand you guys have that in you of seeing 5x. Okay, let's 5x this Zoom. 5 people each. The first 100 people, just invite 5 people each, and this Zoom will be 5x. I know it is very simple, and this is the power of affiliate marketing. And then I'm going to announce what I have. Really interesting thing. I could not wait for Wednesday, so I came up today to announce. All right. Okay, pick up your phones fast, quick, everybody. Let me see 500 people right away in 3 to 4 minutes. We can play a video, Thresh it. Just explanatory video for 3 to 5 minutes. And great job. You guys are doing great. 5 people each. Everyone. I am also inviting 5 people.
This is Ragic. It looks just like an...
Peter is calling. Great job, Peter. Call them in here.
Come together to create a more transparent, secure, and user-centric web. The key drivers of this revolution: decentralization, tokenization, smart contracts, and the integration of AI. These technologies are enhancing automation, decision-making, and reshaping entire industries. Capital 3.0 is your gateway to early access in this space. To crypto unicorns and AI disruptors leading the charge in Web 3.0. Here's a look at the emerging theses that will reshape our world. $5.9 trillion tokenized IP. Imagine owning intellectual property with digital, incorruptible proof. Every creation is securely recorded and easily transferred. The future of innovation is here. $3.6 trillion decentralized finance. Frictionless capital markets where you can lend, borrow, and innovate without barriers. Welcome to the era of seamless financial freedom. $2.0 trillion programmable money. Embedded solutions and next-generation cryptocurrencies like stablecoins. Financial transactions and smart contracts are redefined for efficiency and stability. $3.1 trillion Web 3.0 infrastructure. The trust layer for all Internet applications. Securing enterprise and consumer data with unmatched reliability and safety. These are the pillars of tomorrow's economy. Get ready to embrace the future of value. Let's explore blockchain and AI integration and Web 3.0 innovations. AI is transforming blockchain, predicting market trends, automating smart contracts, and optimizing transactions. Explore investment in AI-driven blockchain platforms for secure, efficient transactions and data analysis. Web 3.0 brings decentralized apps and DeFi solutions, offering personalized experiences and innovative financial options. Here is the table showing the exponential returns at the pre-launch stage.
Early access to high-potential projects. Historically, investing in premium pre-launch token rounds has delivered exceptional returns. Capital 3.0 offers exclusive access to these opportunities, typically reserved for top-tier crypto funds. Success stories. Showcased examples of past successes, such as early investments in projects like Ethereum or Chainlink, which resulted in substantial returns. Let's take a look at why consider private token sales. Private token sales provide the benefit of lower entry valuations, offering a higher potential for upside compared to well-established large-cap crypto assets. Consistent success. By diversifying across various projects, investors increase their chances of achieving significant returns. In conclusion, private token sales have the potential to outperform large-cap crypto assets. Check out this graph of venture capital-backed private token returns. Here are some key challenges in the blockchain and AI investment space. Challenge number 1, domain expertise. With over 30,000 blockchain projects and rapid advancements in AI, it takes a high level of expertise to stay ahead of emerging trends and identify the top opportunities. Challenge number 2, limited access to early-stage unicorns. Tier 1 funds often have the resources and strategic insights to identify early-stage unicorns, making it hard for smaller players to gain access at the earliest stages of growth. Challenge number 3, direct investment in Tier 1 crypto funds. Identification, expertise and continuous monitoring are needed. Access, relationships with top fund managers are crucial. Capital threshold, large capital pools are required for diversification. The C3O solution. Fund structure. A closed-end fund of funds providing a single access point to a carefully selected group of leading crypto and blockchain AI fund managers. Mandate. To build a diversified portfolio of early-stage projects with high growth potential, focusing on investments at the earliest possible valuations. Here is a matrix illustrating Capital 3.0, covering the full range of value creation. Investment strategy overview. A diversified approach integrating investments in blockchain infrastructure, AI-driven decentralized applications, dApps, decentralized finance, DeFi, protocols, and private token sales. Utilizing AI for portfolio optimization, predictive analysis, and risk management.
If you'd like to know how an affiliate marketer can go from a small
Due diligence approach. A thorough vetting process guarantees that the portfolio comprises only high-potential, strategically aligned funds. Includes access to highly sought-after Tier 1 funds, creating a portfolio that balances established blue-chip managers with emerging talent. Let's explore the powerful synergy between AI and blockchain. AI's role in blockchain. AI improves blockchain efficiency by forecasting market trends, automating smart contract processes, and optimizing decentralized networks. Investment in platforms leveraging AI to innovate blockchain solutions, like predictive analytics for DeFi or AI-driven identity management systems, is on the rise. Future prospects. The integration of AI and blockchain is poised to fuel the next generation of technological breakthroughs, unlocking new investment avenues with significant growth potential. Discover how Capital 3.0 opens doors to the future. Capital 3.0 offers a distinctive chance to invest globally in premier crypto assets and AI-integrated blockchain funds. One-stop shop. Get early access to emerging crypto giants and groundbreaking AI technologies through a well-rounded portfolio. Commitment to excellence. Our team's extensive industry expertise, strategic alliances, and thorough due diligence guarantee that we remain at the forefront of the fast-paced blockchain and AI sectors. Become a part of the highly anticipated project, Capital 3.0, and position yourself to take advantage of the upcoming Web 3.0 and AI revolution. Stay updated through our official channels for details on the investment process, allocation strategy, and partnership opportunities. Thank you for choosing Capital 3.0.
General disclaimer. Welcome to the We're All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All presenters are providing their services on a volunteer basis. Their views and opinions do not necessarily reflect those of the organisation. While we aim for accuracy, errors may occur. All content is for informational purposes only. The information provided is general, not personalised advice. We are not liable for any losses. We provide informations and systems, but we do not endorse any purchases of memberships. Your decisions are yours alone. So we advise conducting thorough research. If uncertain, seek guidance from a qualified professional. Attendees accept these terms by continuing. Let's explore affiliate marketing cautiously and curiously. Legal disclaimer. You are viewing a We Are All Satoshi official presentation on Affiliate Marketing Model 2.0. All products, services, their component parts and operating methods and systems either provided by or created by We Are All Satoshi belong solely to We Are All Satoshi. All IPs are protected. Anyone copying, distributing or reselling any We Are All Satoshi product without express permission risks serious legal consequences. Any unauthorized broadcasting, live streaming or social media sharing of We Are All Satoshi presentations is strictly prohibited. Downloading and re-uploading presentations without permission violates copyright law and may lead to legal consequences.
Thank you, everybody. Over to you, Showis.
Thank you. You guys suck at recruiting. I told you guys to make 5x. This you are giving me 2.5x. Come on, and then you expect me to deliver 5x to you guys? Come on. Show me the power of affiliate marketing. Really fast. Pick up your phones. I want to see 500 people on this Zoom. This is important. This is serious. It's training which everyone must go through. Pick up your phones again. You guys invited 2.5 people each. I wanted, I asked for 5 guys each, 5 people each. Really quick. Okay. All right. While I will make the announcement and Trashit will start, people will continue to join and they will get trained. All right. So we have an amazing news. We got our first allocation done already. We have first allocation in an eminent TGE. Token generation event is in 12 to 15 weeks from now. So people who have been collecting the ROI 3.0 tokens, get ready to cash them out. And the best part is this is so quick. 12 to 15 weeks allocation is impossible. This is basically a side pocket deal that I got. These funds got already allocation and we swapped. So I got through just because I showed them the whole Capital 3.0 DAO model, the members and the requirement to give you guys a proper flow of how things will work. So they gave us preference, as I told you guys, that we will be preferred everywhere because our data is going to be public. Right now, I exported the reports from our system and I gave them the reports of our system about the package purchase, about 3.0 active members. So on the basis of this, they approved and we got it. Now, moving forward from here, it is going to be even bigger because with the DAO structure, with everything on blockchain, public, we are going to make huge difference. Okay, talking about the allocation. This is a TGE with Unicorn project. This project is have been developed for last many months. They are ready to go in the market. 50% of the vesting will be there. So 50% will be delivered to you. Like let's say you cash out your 100 tokens. 50 tokens you can sell. 50 tokens will be on linear vesting for next 15 months. So in next 15 months, after 12 weeks, you will get the disbursement of this linear vesting, and this linear curve is going to be at least 10x. At least 10x on the top. So your 5x, part of 5x that you withdraw in 3.0 tokens is going to become 10x eventually. This is the potential of the first allocation that we got without DAO structure. Imagine with the DAO structure, with everything in place, we will get huge allocations. The projects which we will see in the market going and making 10, 20x on the launch. So start collecting your ROI, because after 12 weeks, the first cash out mechanism will start. So if you don't have 3.0 tokens after 12 weeks, you won't be able to cash out a lot. So affiliate marketing side incomes are good, but collect 3.0 tokens also, because that's where the bigger X's are going to come. So that is it from me. Now you will hear from Trashit. Go through the training program. It is really important. Keep sharing the link. I could not wait to
Yeah, he has frozen.
Okay. Fantastic announcement. That is just brilliant.
Yes, absolutely.
How exciting.
Right.
Guys, you can now generate video.
So guest leaders, community members, everybody welcome on this weekend call. We call it Masters Training, because in fact, this is the training which you will seek after, because this is the training which can help you understand the kind of opportunity we have. You know, many times we speak to leaders and we often heard stories of them switching from one project to another. Over here in We Are All Satoshi, we are switching from one product to other. We are not just changing the product. We are just switching from one product to another, and every product is an exception in itself. So with that note, let us begin this amazing session that we have designed for you, especially for you. And this is going to be absolutely on Capital 3.0. We believe we have tried to make it as simple as possible so that even a layman person can understand what Capital 3.0 is all about, and the Capital 3.0 DAO, which is about to be released. So Capital 3.0. As the title suggests, it's an early access to crypto unicorns and AI disruptors. What does that mean? It means technology is gonna evolve, and if you adapt to it, it's good that you will be in tune with technology, or else you will be left behind. Internet from Web 1.0 to Web 3.0, today we are in the era of decentralized finance. Everything has evolved into a different and new technology. So Capital 3.0 is also a sort of new way of investments. In fact, seeking investments that were not possible for an ordinary person to reach out to. With Chavez' expertise, his resources, we have been able to capitalize this bull run, crypto bull run, which is, few months ahead from us. So Capital 3.0 is an early access to unicorn projects where we are assuring at least 5x returns on your capitals. This is an exclusive product from We Are All Satoshi and only available in We Are All Satoshi, and it's the only product in the market that gives you a privilege to participate like seed investors, the top tier funds. Alongside with them, you are gonna invest into potential unicorn projects that are gonna be launched in this crypto bull run. So let us understand this entire thing. Bull runs. I hope you know, we don't have to explain bull run, what is the bullish trend in crypto ecosystem. And in every bull run, crypto unicorn projects are released. These are not, unicorns from the day first, but these projects have potential to be unicorn in future. And how to identify this, how to do the due diligence, this is not our concern. That's Chavez' concern. How he is managing this allocations, how he is bringing these projects, it is all his expertise. All we have to do is participate. That's it. How simple and plain and easy this is. Each unicorn projects have a potential of giving back 100x returns. Chavez just gave you an example, like this allocation, which he was able to claim early, has a potential to give at least 10x on what you are making. It's going to be from what you are making 5x in capital 3.0. It's going to be giving 10x extra. The top tier funds, the seeds, they have a syndicate, they have investment channels, and it's not easy for everybody to penetrate this channel or to get aligned with them, even with resources and capital. But through Chavez, his resources, we have been able to get this opportunity in this bull run. So this gives us immense leverage and a potential advantage to get early into the unicorn projects and cash out in 5x to 10x to maybe 50x to 100x. We don't know. But towards the end of the session, we will share exactly the past history, the past results, the past profits, what these seed investors have made. So please stay tuned till the end of the workshop. Now, Capital 3.0, we will just take an example. Like if you have, bought a package of $1,000, the assured ROC, that is return on capital, is 5x. That means you will at least make $5,000 worth returns in Capital 3.0. But as we speak in terms of investments, we are a part of affiliate model. So 65% goes to the affiliate incentives. What we are left with is 35%. And this 35% in fact becomes the vested capital. This vested capital is going to be utilized for compounding. And in a way, we will be able to put whatever we have compounded into the seed fundings. So vested capital, if compounded at 2% daily, you receive token 3.0 as ROC, returns on capital. Like Chavez mentioned, although you will be making good profits from the affiliate sites if you build teams, but tokens are important because you will only be able to participate in the unicorn projects with token 3.0. So token 3.0 you will receive in terms of ROC, and potentially if we compound the vested capital, if considering the example of $1,000, that 350, if compounded daily, it gives you $5,000, that is 5x. You get this almost in 138 days if you are not participating in any allocation. That means consistently, if you are just compounding for 138 days, at the end of 138 days, you will get 5x of the principal package that we have bought in Capital 3.0. Now you receive token 3.0. You don't receive USDT, you don't receive any other coin or token. You receive this token 3.0. Now what are token 3.0? These tokens are specially designed for the vested capital, and through these tokens only you will be able to participate in the seed fundings, in the allocations. These tokens can neither be bought, nor be sold, nor be transferred. This can only be accumulated through WAAS. Again, I'll repeat Chavez's words. You get affiliate commission, that is okay, but you will require token 3.0 for participation in allocations. And this can be accumulated only through WAAS, and that is through 2% daily compounding. The moment you buy the package, from next 24 hours, you receive 2% of compounded amount. This can only be swapped to project tokens. Okay. Now what are project tokens? So like we know, we have potential unicorn projects. These potential unicorn projects need funds for their development, for their research. And for this reason, they often release funding rounds in which they take investments from the seed funders or the top tier funds. The project projects are tokenized, in fact, in the crypto systems or the blockchain technologies, and these are called intellectual properties. So like for an example, XRP is on blockchain, but it's a technology in blockchain, and the project was tokenized and XRP was released as a coin, right? So to give a unique value to the project, these projects are tokenized and the investments are calculated on based on this tokens. In pre-launch seed funding rounds, these tokens are allocated to funds, VCs and seed investors against their investments. That means, I'm just taking an example, like Chavez, got access to an allocation. That means he will be able to grab some project tokens early, even before they are launched. And these tokens will be provided to us as project tokens. But how we will put our claims on these project tokens? That is only through 3.0 tokens. So seed investors get early access to such type of unicorn projects, and they often crack a deal with these projects and they participate in seed rounds, and that's called allocations. So let us understand allocations. Early investment through seed funding is called allocations. The investments are allocated into project tokens. That means project tokens are provided against their investments. A deal is provided for the allocation. These are allocated at a certain low value even before the launch of the project. So Solano, for example, in seed funding rounds, it was made available, it was provided at $0.20 to the seed investors in June 2018. And do you know that this was on the primary call. This was the second round of investment. In the first round of investment in Solana, it was provided to the seed investors at $0.04, not even 0.20. So this is allocations. You grab project tokens early, even before the launch of the project, at a very low value against your investments. So we'll have case studies, 2 case studies, one for passive investors and one for affiliate marketers. So first of all, we'll go through the passive investors thing. Let us consider an example of $1,000. So with $1,000, 65%, that is 650, is gone in affiliate commission distributed. But with $350, this becomes your vested capital. And with vested capital compounded at 2% daily, you receive token 3.0. And like we have described, if you compound $350 at 2% daily, in 30 days, you will receive almost 630 tokens in 30 days. And if you consider 60 days, you will receive almost 1,140 tokens. And these are token 3.0. All right. Now, Chavez has mentioned that the first allocation you will have in almost like 12 weeks, 12 to 15 weeks. So that's almost 3 months from now. So by 3 months, if anybody would have invested like $1,000, he would have more than, I believe, 2,000 tokens, right? So the more tokens you have, more there is a possibility of grabbing project tokens, and in a way you will be at an advantage, so that you can, even when the project tokens are released or they are available in public listings, you will be able to cash out more than just 5x from this capital 3.0. So likewise, if we don't allocate anything, and if we continuously back to back do 2% compounding in 135 days, we would have accumulated almost 5,000 tokens, and that's 5x of our principal investments in capital 3.0, right? So $350 left after deducting the affiliate commissions becomes 5,000 tokens in 135 days. Now, let us assume that our allocation has been declared and we are able to, process this allocation. So $350 left as vested capital, compounded for 60 days, it was it made like 1140 tokens. Of this 1140 tokens, we set aside 350 tokens just because that's the vested amount and it has to be compounded every day. So 790 tokens are available for allocations. I'm just taking an example. This numbers, these examples, everything are going to be changed once we get into real allocations. This all facts and figures are just to be considered for understanding purpose, just as an example. All right. I hope you are going through these calculations that we are doing. So in 60 days, you would have accumulated 1,140 tokens. Set aside $350. You are left with 790. This 790 tokens 3.0 are available for you to be put into allocations. Example, again, we take the same example, Solana available in allocation at $0.20. And let's say Chavez did some calculation and he said, this let's put 20% of all your tokens as per the calculations. It doesn't have to be in 20%. There can be a minimum and maximum value of your tokens as well. Let's say if anybody would have accumulated just 100 tokens, and if your 20% is including this 100 tokens, then you will be able to put your entire amount into the allocations. So 20% is just for an example. The percentage or the minimum value or the maximum value of all the tokens you have accumulated, you will be put into allocation. All right. So Solana at $0.20 is available in allocation. So Solana is going to be our project tokens. Now we have like 790 tokens available for allocation and we will only be able to put 20% of these tokens. So 20% of 790 is 158 tokens. So that means Solana, if available at $0.20, right, with 158 tokens.
This one video could be the difference between your trading success and complete failure.
Now we have like 790 tokens available for allocation and we will only be able to put 20% of these tokens. So 20% of 790 is 158 tokens. So that means Solana, if available at $0.20, right, with 158 tokens, divided by 0.20. So that's 790 Solana project tokens. So now you have swapped your project tokens in, your token 3.0s into Solana. That's the project tokens. So you have now 790 Solana. All right. Now after allocation, what will happen? Now that you have, reduced tokens in 158 value from the compounding thing. So your 135 days, your 5x compounding might take a little longer. All right. So you might take a little longer than 135 days to compound up to 5x. But we have set aside that 350 vested capital. So your compounding is still going to continue. However, you also have 790 Solana with you, which you have swapped against the token 3.0, right? So now you wait for project listing. Now what is project listing? Project listing means whenever the allocation was provided, the project listing was made inevitable. That means if allocation is available, it has been declared, then the funds have been taken into the systems, and for that reason, project listing is inevitable and it's going to happen. The day the project is released, it is made public. It's called project listings, right? And there are certain procedures, certain ways how a project will be released to you as seed investors. Like Chavez just gave an example. So 50% of your project tokens, you will be able to cash out on the very first day, and the other 50% of whatever you have invested in allocation, that will be in a 15 months linear, thing. So that way, when the project is listed, made public, you will be able to swap your project tokens into cash. So project tokens are made public for buy and sell on different exchanges. Because the project is listed, the project tokens will be available on certain exchanges, and you will be able to sell the tokens as per the vested terms and conditions, and you will be able to cash out on the very first day. Now, there are quite chances that the public listing will happen at a minimum allocation value or more than that, right? So if you remember, we bought Solana at $0.20. So whenever Solana would go to public listing, it might be available at minimum $0.20 or more than that, not less than that. So that means we will be able to cash out on the very first day. So example, I'm just taking an example. Solana was, at the time of launch, it was available at $0.90. So just imagine seed funders, they bought at $0.20 and on the very first day, it was sold at $0.90. So $0.50 profit on each coin on the very first day, right? At project listings, now you have 790 Solana. So if you want to cash out on the very first day at 0.90, you have 711 cash in cash with you. Of course, again, I'm taking this as an example. Please understand that you might or might not be able to cash out everything. There will be a vested terms and condition how you cash out your project tokens. All right. Now, if you don't want to sell the entire amount, like Shaviz mentioned, only 50% you will be able to cash out on the first day, and the remaining on later conditions, terms and condition. So like if you are just cashing out 400 coins on the first day, and market value is 0.90, that's the public listing value, you cash out $360. 200 Solana maybe in the month later when Solana went as high as $1.50, and you cashed out $300, and then you had an idea, or you were just assuming that it might jump to $2 or maybe more than that, but you missed an opportunity and the value of the coin, it reduced to $0.20. So that way you could not capitalize on this 190 Solana. This can happen because this is all entirely up to you how you want to cash out. So like this, you made just $700. But still, if you compare to your 158 tokens 3.0, you still made 700 out of them. So this is almost how many times? Almost 150 into 300. It's almost 4x. So with just a simple calculation, you have claimed 4x on a certain limited token 3.0. So imagine with 5x of your tokens which you have accumulated in the due course, how much you will be able to cash out. I hope this gives you a clear idea how this thing is going to work. This calculation, these numbers are just for your references, for you and us all to understand. Don't take them as a rigid values. All right. Just for your understanding. And this is the basic scenario, what's going to happen. How it is just an overview, how the allocation happen, how the project listings will happen, how we will be able to cash out our token 3.0 to project tokens, and then from project tokens to liquid cash. All right. Now this was just for your understanding. But recently, one more part is left, that is for affiliates. So for affiliates, it's very plain and simple. Whatever you make in affiliate commissions, even that is included in your 5x. That means whatever kickback, check match you make from the 3.0 sales down under your structure, even that is included in your 5x. So for affiliates, again, we'll take the same example, $1,000, vested capital is 350, and from the very next day, they start compounding, right? And they accumulate, like in 60 days, they accumulate 1,140 tokens. And let us assume that in 60 days, we also recruited and we had commissions in terms of like 3,860. So 3,860 is available for withdrawal in TRC20. That's our affiliate commission that we will withdraw, right? And whatever tokens we have accumulated over the course of our 5x potential earning, that is in token 3.0. So considering 3,800 in affiliate rewards and 1,140 in 60 days compounding, so that's almost 500,000 or 5,000, sorry, and that's 5x of our initial package value. So now this we have cashed out in TRC20, and this will be available in token 3.0, and from token 3.0 to project tokens, and from project tokens to, at the time of public listing, it will be available in the exchanges. You can sell the project tokens and you can cash out. All right. I hope both the scenarios, both the case studies are clear to you all, and very quickly I'll show you where exactly the tokens are accumulated on WAAS back office and how you will be able to do that. So any package that you buy on Capital 3.0, it gives you a potential earning of 5x. That means you will make at least 5x. This 5x can be claimed in affiliate commissions. So like you see, this is then income, and on this you can see $100 Capital 3.0 package, 500 CUSD, that is the potential earning, and whatever commissions I can withdraw in TRC20, right? And at the same time, I am also accumulating token 3.0. So this is the ROI. You can see the token ROI report on the dashboard itself. It's available. You have this section in the capital income 3.0 income summary. Over here you can see token 3.0 ROI, and over the course of time you will accumulate, you will compound, and you will accumulate token 3.0. So whatever tokens are available over here in your capital 3.0 income summary, token 3.0 ROI, this tokens you will be able to allocate. All right. I hope this is clear to you all. Now, what Chavez, as brilliant he is and as brilliantly has introduced into this thing, is something very, very unique. And this will give us a very, very great leverage, right? In terms of our credibility, in terms of transparency, and in terms of how blockchain can be in true sense utilized to create a value to a project, to a system, to a community. So Capital 3.0 DAO is about to be released. The paperwork and everything, it will be an officially registered entity, and everything will be done. And through this, we are gonna, in a way, we are gonna be in our own potential, be a very credible seed investors, maybe. And this will give us a very unique advantage in terms of fundings and in terms of grabbing allocations, in terms of, be valued as an entity. Because this Capital 3.0 and all the statistics, whatever volume we are transacting and whatever we are doing, it will be available on blockchain. And we know that blockchain never lies. So this will be, assuring the credibility through the blockchain verified collective decisions. So Capital 3.0 DAO is coming. Now, what is DAO? First of all, let's understand that. So it is similar to any corporate organization. Like in corporate, we have hierarchy, right? There is one director, under him there is a CEO, then there are manager, general manager, and then there is a hierarchy. In a similar manner, we have an organization, but we don't have any hierarchy over here. The only difference is decentralized consensus. Everybody, any member of DAO has equal rights and equal opportunity. And these rights are provided in terms of governance tokens. So all the members of DAO, they get these rights through governance tokens. So what are governance tokens? Governance tokens are unique tokens that facilitates the collective decision-making consensus. That means whatever the terms and conditions that we are going to accept in the DAO, these are going to be managed, or these are going to be considered through governance tokens. This empowers the DAO entities with voting rights. So with all the government tokens, you have a particular DAO, you get a voting rights. With your voting rights, like in democracy, like in India, we have democracy, we have elections. So we cast our votes to the appointed, to the potential, benefactors who stand in elections, to the leaders, right? So whosoever claims maximum votes, they are appointed as official persons. In a similar manner, whatever projects might be sanctioned on DAO, whatever terms and condition might be sanctioned on DAO, this is this is done through voting, and any member who has like this governance tokens, they have the privilege to vote, and through this voting, through this collective voting consensus, we get to a conclusion what will happen or what will not happen in the DAO. So as many tokens you have right to contribute to the decision making. All Capital 3.0 subscribers, that means anybody who would have purchased Capital 3.0, they will get C30 DAO tokens. Now this C30 DAO tokens are the basic tokens of our C30 DAO. All right. And each token you have is going to give you a privilege as a voting right. Right. So C30 DAO tokens, first time they will be issued to every member who buys Capital 3.0 package. This will be issued twice in this entire journey from allocations to everywhere. So the first time anybody who buys a Capital 3.0 package, irrespective of the value, they get token 330 DAO token. All right. The second time they are issued against everybody who is having token 3.2. Right, at 1:1 value. Now initial C30 DAO token will be used as a vote to decide an allocation. Let us assume that there we have like 20,000 buyers right now of Capital 3.0 packages. So 20,000 people each will have a voting right, and whenever Chavez like declares an allocation, so if we want to participate in that allocation, we will cast our vote to that allocation. So if we want to participate in that allocation, we will cast our vote to that allocations. So the first time when you receive this C30 DAO tokens, that is your right to vote. And if you use this right to vote, only then you will be able to participate in any allocation, in that allocation in fact. If you don't cast your vote, you won't be able to participate in that allocation. You will have to wait for next allocation. Why this? Because through this, even Chavez will be in a very, transparent and condemnable position where he can speak to funds that, this many people have voted, and we have this much funding, and this is how, this much value we can put into allocations. So this will give a much credible report, or in terms of volumes, and a clarity on how and how much we can put or participate in allocations. So the first time you receive C30 DAO token, this C30 DAO token will be utilized to cast a vote. If you don't cast a vote to any allocation that is provided, you will not be able to swap your tokens 3.0. So C30 DAO dApp will be available. Like we have dApps for mining, we have dApp for Boomerang. A similar dApp will be introduced for C30 DAO, and you will be able to connect your Phantom wallet. Why Phantom wallets are recommended? Because this entire DAO structure we are putting into Solana network, and Phantom wallet is one of the best wallet for Solana network. So obviously you will have to install. Don't worry, we will help you with all these things. So Phantom wallet will be required to access Solana network, and the DAO will be like we are, on MetaMask wallet, we are accessing the Boomerang dApp, like the BTCC mining dApp. In a similar manner, C30 DAO dApp will be accessible on Phantom Web3 wallet, and all the C3 DAO tokens, you will be able to view them on Phantom wallet.
Need a professional logo for your business?
All right. So now let's consider, you have bought a package of C30. So one side, you will start accumulating token 3.0, and on the other hand, you will receive a C30 DAO token. All right, against your package purchased. So you start compounding, you accumulate token 3.0, and you have one vote, one right to vote to participate in the allocation. So this is the first time you receive C30 DAO token. So all the members who have bought Capital 3.0 packages, they will have token 3.0 through accumulation, 2% compounding, as well as each will have C30 DAO token against the package purchased. So this is applicable to all the members. Everybody will have a right to vote against their Capital 3.0 package. Now, token 3.0 will be accumulated in your WAAS back office as ROC, daily compounding 2%, and C30 DAO tokens will be available on your Phantom wallet, because at the time of purchase of the package, like we submit the MetaMask wallet address at the time of Boomerang, so now onwards we might have to submit our Phantom wallet address of Solana network at the time of purchase, so C30 DAO token will be available on your Phantom wallet. Okay, and for the existing members who have already bought the package, maybe a swap feature will be provided on the DApp, and through that we will be able to claim our first C30 DAO token as voting right. All right. Now at the time of allocation, C30 DAO DApp will be launched shortly, right? And after allocation, voting and swap to project tokens will be on C30 DAO DApp. Example, now like you have bought 2 packages. So you receive 2 C30 DAO tokens, right? You connect your Phantom wallet to the DApp and you choose the allocation whenever they are available. And if you want to participate in that allocation, you vote on DAO DApp, right? That way your C30 DAO token will be considered, you will be utilized as a vote, and it will be converted. I mean, it will be burnt, but it will be converted in a way to ST C30 DAO tokens. So ST, yani, it means staked C30 DAO tokens are like a confirmation token against your vote. So you have casted your vote for a particular allocation. That means you are ready for that allocation, and against that, as a note of confirmation, ST C30 DAO will be provided to you. So this also you will have in your DApp. So you have ST C30 DAO tokens. That means you are now ready for that particular allocations. All right. I hope this is clear. So when you vote, you will be able to participate in the allocations for the allocation which you have voted. This allocation will be provided or will be made available on the DApp, and you will be able to see all these things over there on the DApp. And it's all, just like it's a basic functionality of clicking button and doing the basic things around. So if you don't vote, you won't be able to allocate. If you vote, you will be able to allocate in that particular allocations. All right. So let us assume that Shabez introduced Solana and maybe XRP. You want to participate in Solana, so you will cast your vote for Solana. If you don't want to participate in XRP, you won't. So your vote for Solana, that means you will be able to participate in Solana. And you did not cast your vote for XRP, so you can't. So for every allocation, you will have voting rights. Now, ST, that means staked C30 DAO token. What are this? These are issued every time you use your C30 DAO tokens. These tokens can be considered as one-to-one confirmation against the utility of C30 DAO tokens. Example, like you had bought 2 packages. So you had 2 C30 DAO, but you only utilized a single C30 DAO on a single allocations. So that means you utilize this, and your ST, C30 DAO tokens will be available in Phantom wallet. I hope this is pretty simple. This would be clear to you. This will be your proof that you are ready for allocations. Now let's take allocation example. Let us assume like we have 100,000 C30 subscribers. Everybody has bought a Capital 3.0 package, and only whenever the allocation was available, only 90,000 subscribers, they casted their vote. So only 90,000 subscribers will be able to participate in that particular allocation.
My name is Jake Green. I'm the technical lead of digital forensics with Invista.
Rest 10,000 will have to wait for the next allocation round. I hope this is clear, right? So anybody who will cast a vote, that means they are ready for that particular allocations. So that way Chavez will have a clear list of subscribers who have casted their vote and in what volumes, so he will be able to determine how much volume we are having, and this volume will be made available on the blockchain. It will be made public on the blockchain, right? Because blockchains are public ledger. So that way, whenever Chavez, when he will approach any funds, so that way, whenever Chavez, when he will approach any funds, any allocating party, or maybe any potential unicorn projects, he will be in a better positions compared to traditional investors. So for that reason, this entire DAO structure is gonna give us so much of transparency, so much of credibility. in coming times. Many of us will not realize the potential of this DAO structure, but in times to come, Chavez knows this very well, and we also know this very well. This is gonna give us a very, very good credibility. Everything is transparent on blockchain. We can see, how much of volume, of how much of, people have casted their votes, and everything that will be made public to blockchain, right? So I hope this is clear. 100,000 subscribers, only 90,000 casted their votes, and 90,000 will be able to participate in that particular allocation. 10,000 will be left out. They will have to wait for next round. Now let us again take the example of Solana. Now Chavez negotiated with Solana, and he was able to grab like 1 million funding for allocations, right? So he will do all his calculations, and like 1 million funding will be available for Solana's allocation. We will have to do this. So based on his calculations and everything, right? Now what will happen is next is 1 million. I'm sorry, this has to be 1 million over here. Let me just correct it very quickly. Or let us keep this 90,000. Okay. So let us assume that Chavez was able to grab an allocation from Solana of 90,000 funding, right? So 90,000 new C30 DAO tokens will be minted. This is the second time these tokens will be made available to everybody, right? So 90,000 C30 DAO tokens will be issued to 90,000 subscribers who voted, right? So based on the fundings that we are, we are able to claim from the allocations from the funds, number of tokens, C30 tokens will be minted, and it will be distributed to all the subscribers who had casted their votes, because only those who had put their vote are able to participate in the allocations. So whatever allocation is available, it will be made available to only those who voted. In the WAAS back office, 90,000 subscriber will be able to again swap token 3.0 over here, token 3.0 to C30 DAO tokens, right? How? Solana address, there will be a space available for Solana address, and whatever token 3.0 you are having, you will be able to swap to C30 DAO tokens. So again, we are considering the same example, like 1,140 was available, 790 tokens were available for allocation, and in a way we got to this 158 tokens, right? So 158 token 3.0 are available, right? And we will swap this 158 token 3.0 to C30 DAO tokens. I hope this is clear. That part was only for the understanding, but now this is the real thing that will happen. So whatever tokens are available for allocation, you will be able to swap them to C30 DAO tokens, right? And all the community members will have, all the 90,000 members who voted will have this same feature. So based on how many tokens you have accumulated, you will be able to claim that many C30 DAO tokens. So now token 3.0 have been swapped to C30 DAO tokens. Now what will happen? Now the DAO members have tokens worth of 90,000. This over here, it should be 90,000. Just a minute. So all the members who voted now have C30 DAO tokens.
Let me show you why I stopped paying for all my other sample libraries.
So Solana allocation was worth 90,000. Again, let me just correct it. Okay. So Solana allocation was worth 90,000, and everybody who had token 3.0, they will be able to swap to C30 tokens, and in a way claim in this allocation. Each DAO member swaps C30 DAO tokens to Solana and at the allocation value of the Solana coins, and although everybody who swapped to this C30 DAO token to project tokens will have ST C30 DAO token as well as Solana coins as project tokens. So only thing, now it is like, a C30 DAO token has been introduced between token 3.0 and project tokens. So that way you will have at the end of the session, you will have like Solana coins as project tokens as well as STC30 DAO tokens as the confirmation. So I'll just help you understand this in a nutshell, and this is an overview of the entire presentation. So once you buy a package in WAAS, you start accumulating through compounding token 3.0. So either through compounding, whatever you have accumulated in how many number of days, and whenever the allocation is available, you get first of all C30 DAO token to cast your vote. And with this, you will show your intention to participate in allocations. So you choose allocation in which you want to participate, you cast your vote, your C30 DAO token will be swapped to ST C30 DAO, and this will be considered as your confirmation to participate in that allocation. And when this allocation will be available, when this allocation opens, you swap 3.0 tokens to C30 DAO tokens. So based on the allocation, estimated C30 DAO tokens will be minted to your back office, WAAS back office, and you will be able to swap to 3.0 tokens to C30 DAO tokens. And now you have C30 DAO tokens instead of token 3.0. With this C30 DAO tokens, whenever the project listings are available, you will be able to swap this to the project tokens, and in a way ST C30 DAO tokens will be issued to you, and now you will have STC DAO tokens as a proof of project participation as well as project tokens which are then ready for public listings. So this is the entire process. This is the entire gist of everything. And why DAO and everything we have mentioned times and again, because with this, just imagine Chavez approaching maybe a fund, top tier fund, or maybe a potential unicorn projects. With this, Chavez will always have so much credibility on his side that, we have it live on blockchain. This many people have voted. This many people have, participated in the C30 DAO minting. And this is the fund that we are ready with. So this is all about bringing transparency to the system. This is all about bringing credibility to the system. And people often challenge, right? People often challenge that, what if this and what if that? With this, even we will be able to answer anybody who is questioning the credibility of Chavez himself as a developer or himself as the facilitator of this entire project. I hope this is clear to you all. And this Chavez has beautifully explained in the last Friday call as well, when he was explaining blockchain and everything. And I hope with the illustration and the examples that we have used, this has been made plain and simple and easy to you all. I think that will be all for the call. And before ending this, let me help you understand one more thing, how this everything works. And how much potentially, seed funds and seed investors make. Let us go to this website, ICO Drops. Do you remember the presentations when we present? We often, show the funds and let me help you with that also. All right. Do you see this? It has been listed over here. This is Solana and June 18.20 dollars, right? I'll show you with proofs. Okay. So icodrops.com, we search Solana over here. And this is everything on Solana. Right from the day the idea of Solana was, it just was an idea. Since then, everything that has been done on Solana, everything is available in this public domain. So what is Solana? What is the timeline? It started back in November 2017 when the white paper was published. Right from the white paper to all the progress that was done so far in Solana, and these are all the responsible person for Solana and its network building and strategic partners. Of course, you will see some funds over here as well. And see this, the fundraising history. This is very critical and this is very important. See this, in March 2018, we described $0.20 at June 18, right? But even before this, the first seed round, they raised 3.2 million. Token was provided in seed funding round, the first seed funding round at $0.04. $0.04, and then in June 2018, the second round, it raised 12.6 million at 0.20 per token, alongside the launch of the private testnets. And then, you know, some other rounds as well, validators round, everything over here. It's available on this domain over here. And you go through this, the private sale. See this, private sale. It raised 314 million. And in this private sale, you will see all the top tier funds. Do you remember Multicoin Capital? Chavez had given an example of this. So how much they made? 29.26x. And this is all available in public domain. So from token 3.0 to project tokens, and once we have project tokens, it's up to us when do we want to cash out. And when we cash out, it has a potential of not just 5x, maybe 5x to 10x to 50x as well. All right, this will be all from the presentation and the training side. Over to you, Chavez, over to Grace.
Chavez? I'm not too sure he's still with us. Rashid, again, this was a masterful training from a master trainer. Fantastic. And the information here is absolutely rich with such great education. Now, are there any, will we take a couple of questions?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. Any questions? Let's just review the protocol really quick. Please, I'm going to have you turn on your video if you have any questions, and raise your virtual hand. You need to have your video on. Thank you. All righty, Sarah, I need for you to turn on your video as well. Okay, great. Sarah, please go ahead and unmute and ask your, okay, Sarah, somehow, okay. Go ahead and ask your question. Unmute.
Thank you. Is your video recorded with subtitles available in German, especially in German?
It is available on YouTube, but subtitles are available or not. Let me check and revert to you on this.
Please push that button. Thank you. Couldn't be hearing. I had made some notes, but I couldn't hear anything. I need to convey this to the German and to the Spanish group. Thank you.
Okay.
We are going to take the last question with Urino Romero. If you will turn on your video, please. If your video is not on, I will pass you by. Eric, go ahead and unmute and ask your question, please. Okay. Eric, I have invited you to unmute. Please unmute.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Rashid, for that wonderful master training. We are so blessed to have you in this wonderful WAAS team. Yeah, my question I want to ask is that Chavez just mentioned that the first allocation will be coming in about some few weeks, but it's in a few weeks. So I want to ask, if we buy our Capital 3.0 now, are we going to get to take part in the allocation also?
Yes,
or
of course.
Only for those that have already bought.
So anybody who is buying a package of Capital 3.0 at any instance, whatever 3.0 tokens they would have accumulated, with those tokens, they will be able to participate in whatever allocation is available. How much percentage of those tokens, how much minimum or maximum of those tokens, that will be decided at the time of allocations.
Okay, thank you very much, Rashid.
Yeah.
Excellent question, Eric. You took the question the words right out of my mouth. I was going to ask that question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And my Lord, go ahead and unmute, please.
Hi, Grace. Hi, Rashid.
Hello.
My question is, do you know about the latest about the whitelisting boomerang? Because I sense we moved to UEP.
My Lord, the questions are limited to the training that we just had. On that, you could come to Saturday support. They will be able to assist you. But Rashid, if you have the information, please.
Chavez clearly mentioned those who have filled the Google form are already whitelisted. So you might would have to check if you had filled in the Google form or not, and seek your appliance help to connect to the right line sponsorship, and through that we will be able to determine that.
I don't have apply, so and then I do complete the Google form 2 times already, but nothing been done. So, but thank you for your answering my question.
Thank you. Let me get back. Rob, please, let's go ahead and limit the questions because Rashid's mind is focused on the training that he just provided. So let's go ahead and keep the questions focused on the training he just provided. Thank you. Rob, please go ahead and unmute.
Thank you, Grace. Rashid, thank you so much for the extra effort. My question, sir, when Chavez chooses an allocation project, how is that being shown? Is there some prospectus or is there some way that we can see some more information about it? And do we then have a choice, or is the portfolio already chosen by Chavez?
Chavez, with his expertise and his resources, he chooses an allocation, he cracks the deals with them, and he makes sure that minimum 5x is guaranteed. That way we make of any amount of token 3.0 into 5x. Now the due diligence and everything is done by Chavez and his team, and whenever these allocations will be provided, of course he has to sign an NDA with the funds or with the potential unicorn projects. So if the NDA permits, that much information he will share with the community.
And is that then automatically
have an insight on the allocation?
Is that then automatically chosen, or do people have a choice like I do this?
No, of course you will have a choice. Through your voting right, you will have a choice if you want to participate in that allocation or not.
Kom, we gaan het aan haar vragen. Wat zou jij...
So that is how we are getting into a common, voting consensus. So Chavez will declare an allocation. He will brief us, whatever details he can share it with us. And if we think that, this allocation is right for us, we cast our vote. This vote will be considered as your enthusiasm to participate in the funds allocations. And once you have casted your vote, whenever this allocations, the tokenomics will be designed, your share of your tokens will be token C30 DAO will be provided to you, and you will be able to participate into allocations. I hope that is
Very
clear.
info and very nice to hear that there's some sort of a consensus based. Thank you so much, both or all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob. Excellent question. David, please unmute and ask your question.
I appreciate it. I have a question, sort of a strategy question relative to Capital 3.0. If I had $5,000 to invest in Capital 3.0, would it make more sense to buy a single $5,000 project or five $1,000 to allow me more flexibility in my allocation strategies?
David, although we are not answering any strategic questions, because this pertains to especially to your uplines and you to decide how you do your the strategic thing. So for that you need to get aligned with your upline. But you can clearly I can just brief you with the networking side, that is the affiliate side. If you are already premium on the DeFi structure, you are already premium. So if you if you build on both the sides, C3O sales left and right, so you claim 10% by default if you are premium already in the DeFi structure. But in order to claim kickback, you will require at least one direct on the left and one direct on the right through sales of C3O. Only then on the next third direct, you will be able to claim 5% kickback.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah.
Patrick, go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Hi, thanks so much, Rashid, for whatever you're contributing to the society. I just wanted to know, I've got BTC USDT. Can I use that to subscribe to 3.0 project?
No. 3.0 deposits are strictly in TRC20 because this is altogether the fund is going into the allocations and everything. So it has to be in TRC20.
TRC20. Can I convert it to? Can I convert what I have to? Yes.
Not directly right now, as of now, but let's see if anybody who might be interested in DeFi, purchasing a DeFi product. So they are gonna, put in their fresh TRC20. So what you can do is, if your downline is ready to buy any DeFi product, so you give them the BTC 20 USDT and you take that TRC20. This way you can do that.
Okay.
Okay. So you mean there's no mechanism to
Not right now, but we are bringing in P2P structure and lots many things. So eventually that will happen. Not right now. You cannot directly cash out your BTCC to TRC20.
Thank you, Patrick. Junior, I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. Junior, please unmute.
Thank you, Grace. It's Junior like with J, it start with the Y, but it's like a J, okay? So, so thank you very much, Grace. Thank you very much, Rashid. I feel very happy to be in this project. Rashid, I wanna congratulate you because you are one of the best training that I never see in my life. I feel very proud, to be part of this company. So you explained very well the project. I'm very clear about 3.0. I'm ready to invest. Also, I have a little team. Okay, so we are everybody's happy, And so I have a question, but it's about Boomerang. I know Chavez is here. Okay, my team and me, we don't have I know everybody, so we don't know when we're gonna have the DApp live again.
Junior, but you have Junior. Junior, please go ahead and listen. We're focusing our questions on the training at hand. So thank you so much for your excitement, but we're focusing the questions on the training at hand. Malik, please unmute.
Oh, hi. Thank you. You're one of the best trainers too. Actually, I'm babysitting a couple of my niece and my nephew here, but my son, so I didn't really get a chance to participate too much. But what I want to know, what's the name of the training on YouTube? I want to go ahead and dissect it there on YouTube. What's the name of the training? I can look it up on YouTube.
Please check the chat.
Have a nice Sunday, okay?
Thank you. That appears to be all the questions. Trashi, I know it is late where you are, unless you want to take on a couple more questions.
I think we are done with the questions, and in the chat I have shared the link to the channel. Please subscribe the channel. So this is the affiliate market. So Grace, I think that will be all for the training side. And Chavez, are you still available?
I think he's gone. So
I think on the Chavez part, we can invite David just for the closing comments. Hi, David.
It's amazing. I like your slides, Trashid. It was really amazing.
Thanks, David. All right, over to you, Grace.
All righty, thank you, David, for those supportive comments. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our our event for today. It has been a great event, because you have realized the importance of the education that you have been getting from Chavez, and also the training that solidifies that education. And you understand that now you review your notes, all the videos, the link is in the chat. I'm giving you a minute to be able to copy that link, and so that you'll be able to review all of the videos there, because most of your questions, all your questions are answered, because most of your questions have been part of the events that are listed there. Thank you so much, Trashid. I know it is late where you are, but thank you for staying and answering and taking questions. David, thank you so much for your participation. And Chavez, thank you for your innovation and your genius and generosity in bringing all the products plus the learning and education that you've been providing us. We'll see you all next time. Thank you very much. I give you back the rest of